toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make...
Turning it on! Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And on 2nd down for this offense. Williams looking for a man. Caught near the sticks. It's Carr. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Catch in the middle, it's Carr.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it all in the last play.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Canes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So NC State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Fights off the defender. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Bailey. Looking for a huge play. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. Running through contact. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Using his legs, it's Pringle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely no...
Running free! And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. The give out of the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. Here's the pressure. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. The Hurricanes have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Farmer. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Scrambling away. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Canes in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short now. Williams will pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Jacobs. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll operate out of split backs. He's inside the 15. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They're trying to slam it in, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. To the air, it's Bailey. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Inside the 45. There he goes. Touchdown, NC State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Washington. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Jumped on top of the pile.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll keep it himself. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It's third and inches. Who can impose his will? Searching forward on the sneak. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys. See if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where you're...
Got some room, heading to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the move from inside his 5. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier? You get that tackle for loss? Wow.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Williams looking for a man. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
That's caught. It's Carr. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call. And the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career.